Offset and Cardi B. Offset and Cardi B got into it while we were recording last week, I believe. I think this is happening in real time, right?
He was being such a jerk.
He's being a bad guy.
He's being a jerk off.
This guy's dumb.
So they're on Instagram Live, and Cardi B is basically like airing out. Like, yeah.
In typical Cardi B fashion.
I do my dirt. Dudes think they could do whatever they want, and you're not going to get your lick back. I got my lick back, blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
And Offset's in the comments sections going, and you, what do you say? You let a dude hit
Tell the truth.
with a baby inside. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, this is not going to be good. This
Immediate
is going
stomach
to...
ache.
I immediately... Sometimes when things happen on the timeline, I immediately think of... Like, my mind no longer focuses on... Before, back in the day, I used to be like, oh, my God, the jokes. Oh, the joke's going to fly.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh, the stress. The think pieces, the people who think they know and don't know, and the arguing. It used to be just jokes.
Right.
Now everybody wants to be right. And so he said this, and she was just like, you think you're going to expose me? You're not going to expose me. I'm going to expose myself before you expose me. Yeah, I did. Valve, I got my lick back. Don't be mad. And she went on Twitter and said, and did. And everyone was like, it was honestly, on my timeline, it was a dead smack split down the middle.
Whoa.
There were people who sip lean who are Christians all of a sudden. There were people who have sex on a regular that were like, oh, that's disgusting.
How could
there
she?
was,
Go.
And then there was the people who were like, go, girl, yes, get your lick back, blah, blah. Then there was the girls who were trying to put their pussy on a pedestal and going, oh, my God, I would never, blah, blah. And I'm just like, everybody just shut up, bro. Please, just make the jokes fly. I don't care.
Yeah,
Let's talk about maybe he induced the labor.
No.
Let's talk about that.
No.
Let's talk about how that dick might have sent you to the,
No,
to the hospital room.
Can you, dog? What? You're coming over to get pussy, now you're delivering a baby? Oh.
What that dick do?
No.
No.
First, let's start with this.
How pregnant was she though? That's my question.
Well, that's the
I think the
question
biggest
that
thing, yeah.
everybody's saying. Let's say she was showing. Let's say it's 7 months, 8 months, right? 7th, 8th month, they usually say it's good to have sex for a pregnant woman because it helps with labor eventually. Like, you can't be just closed up for 9 months.
Yeah.
Because it takes a year for a woman's vagina to fully go back to whatever. So if you're not having sex, then it's going to be way more difficult for childbirth later on down the line. Plus,
you're saying like
in terms of endorphins and making a woman feel good, that's good for the baby as well.
So it's like getting a new like baseball mitt or baseball glove that you gotta
work in. Yeah. You can't just go into the game with a fresh glove.
Yeah, fresh glove.
You know what I mean?
You got to put the
catch your
shaving
shit.
cream. And
Yeah, man. You got to sleep with it under your pillow.
Yeah,
you know the ones.
Yeah, you get the glove from the clinic. Yeah.
So I'll
Make
start
sure
here.
there's no holes in them.
Let's pretend. Let's engage. She was pregnant.
At 7
she was
months?
showing
Yeah.
7 months, 8 months.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about it?
Fuck nah, bro. That's no.
Why?
That's not your
Because,
child
bro.
anymore.
Yeah, that's not even that.
Yo, she should name it after dude and not to Offset till he's like 20.
No. You see what I'm saying?
He deserves it.
This shit makes my chest hurt.
Hey, listen, man. With what he's been doing, it's kind of insane, dog.
That's where my take is
Bro,
nuanced. That's
he
where my
cheated
take is
on her
nuanced.
while she was pregnant more than one
did some-
pregnancy.
He
If
did some
that one
disgusting
baby comes
shit.
out offset, that's the one baby that
But
comes out.
you were saying no. Why? And don't
just-
focus on dude who did it. Just from her perspective.
Oh, but I gotta focus on.
No.
That-
We're
that's
we're
the
leaving
only
him
reason.
out of it. We're
I
talking
can't do
about
that.
her.
I can't do that. That's the whole equation. I can't. The
okay.
thing is, to me, it's like, okay, she's 100% get your lick back. But right now you're pregnant. That's on timeout. So
Why?
sit on the, because bro, don't get another nigga involved when I have my child in the thing, or even your own child in this. Like
Involved in
you're
what way?
mixing
What do
too
you
many
mean though?
sauces, bro.
But what do you mean involved?
you got this guy's penis entering your womb. Like, yo,
What does that mean? If it's
your
clean
womb right now is on timeout, bro.
If it's clean, what does that mean?
What do you mean if it's clean? What are we talking about?
I'm
here?
asking you if it's clean. What does that mean? You're
It
not
means
you're not saying anything.
I'm still standing on my shit. I'm saying
but
no.
I'm asking you a reason why.
You know, sometimes when kids ask questions and you say why, and you just look at them like, what are you talking about?
That's not one of these ones.
It's one of
It's
these.
not one of these. These
It's
ones,
one of them.
This requires an explanation. You're
does
saying
not.
that. Come on, man. But it's like, what's the
I've
reason?
seen people point out
past
that-
like,
I've seen.
oh, you're a whore. Like, what's the
No,
reason?
that's
past
not
that?
the reason for me.
Okay, so what is
To
it?
me, the spite thing I don't like because you're involving the kid in this as well. That's why I'm on the side of
Come
saying,
on.
No, listen from. I'm on the side of get your lick back, but after the kid's out. Or even before. If this happened while she didn't know she was pregnant,
You know, the
go
kid is
crazy.
not gonna know this happened ever
It
in
does,
life.
I don't even. There's just the visual of that and the morals. I'm like, I don't like
She
that.
gonna know when she grows up.
Listen. I kind of agree with.
Yeah.
This is the thing about being a comedian.
You can
we
see both
all
sides.
sides,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Not
so
this side
I
for
can
me.
understand her being at her wit's end and being like, "Yo, I'm tired of this guy. He does
Yeah.
what he wants. I sit at home, mind our children,
Yeah.
birth our children,
Yeah.
and he does whatever he
It's
wants.
terrible.
It's insane.
And I feel so
And
bad
then
for
to
her.
do that while she's pregnant.
Evil.
Yeah.
That's
Is
pure evil. That's
evil,
actually
in
pure
my
evil.
opinion.
I'm on
Like,
that
if-
So
side.
get it back by any means necessary.
Not any
I
means.
am Team Cardi on this.
Not any
And
means,
I'll
fam.
say this:
Could you curse?
the only problem I'll have with this is if the dude was unclean. If she made sure dude was clean
Yeah.
beforehand, do whatever you want. Because it's not like people don't have sex pregnant.
Yeah.
My brothers who have had pregnant wives. Pregnant sex is the best.
Yeah, I've heard
apparently.
every
So
person
it's not
say
like
that.
it's bad either.
But
like,
these guys are usually like in a
Wet,
relationship
super
with them.
wet, man. All
Yeah.
that water.
yeah,
Crazy.
extremely wet.
Yeah.
My thing is like, I don't know, with the whole guy girl thing. I only have a problem with the fact that preparation leading up to. So I don't think even people think about this before you even nut in your wife
Yeah.
or your girl, whoever it is. Those weeks leading up to it, you need to be leading a certain lifestyle.
We're talking about to have a successful pregnancy, right?
No, just to have a healthy, viable child.
That's what I mean by successful pregnancy. So
But no, because successful pregnancy, you can have an unhealthy child have a successful pregnancy. The pregnancy was fine.
successful?
The kid
I'm
comes
kidding.
out.
I'm joking.
Don't do that.
I'm joking.
But what I mean is like in terms of little things that people don't really even take in.
Oh yeah, that's
stress.
You gotta. Yeah.
Working out.
You gotta lock in. for real.
Diet.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
It's not like you can't have kids without those things, but all those things play a factor when you are having your child.
Yeah.
So everything during the pregnancy as well
Plays
is
a
a
part into
factor.
that. 100%.
Now, let's say Offset's stressing her out beyond belief.
Real bad.
He's
Real
not
bad.
around. He's out gallivanting, doing whatever. You find out he's cheating on you. That's the most stress that's ever going to happen.
Bro, he's a terrible father when she's pregnant.
That's the stress that's going to happen, right?
No denying that.
This is not
time
unhealthy.
He's cheated, he's cheated every time she was pregnant.
Every
right?
single time.
I don't know if it's every time she's pregnant, but I know at least one other time when she was pregnant. He definitely did.
And they have what, 3 kids?
Yes.
He doesn't stop.
So he's 2 for 3, I guess, so far, until we find out if he did it that other time.
Regardless.
Yeah, man. That's,
It's and then if she goes and has sex with somebody else and it feels good to do that, that's kind of reversing the stress. Like, okay, I got my lick back. I feel whatever you want to do your thing because you have no idea, and I'm feeling good over here. I'm nice,
But
it's also like because it's like I said, I see both sides.
I know, but even
Women
before we get to
okay,
the
go
other
ahead.
side too, like even with that, I don't believe Cardi did that because there's still no confirmation that she actually did
I
that.
think she lied.
Right.
I personally think she
sure.
lied.
But even fam, you know what I liked when she was cussing him out? She can tell she still has a code. Right? And that's what I'm fucking
and
with.
this
Like,
is
the
why I
fact-
think she lied.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think she would even do this because even herself, she has a code like, nah, like, I'm gonna get my lick back, but not like this. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I think is missing a lot of times with the internet when all these girls are saying, yeah, girl, go crazy. I hope it was big. That's crazy to me. When I'm seeing this on the TL, I'm like, what?
I can understand why
I understand the
they
sentiment
feel that
because,
vitriol.
of course, from years of
We
being
don't hear
cheated
these
on and
stories the
stepped on
opposite
and-
way around.
Yes, but it doesn't mean this is right. It doesn't mean the other one's right either.
I don't think it's wrong.
It's wrong, bro. It's wrong.
You're not saying why still.
It's because you know it's wrong. You know in your core it's
See, you
wrong,
can't
bro.
say that.
What do
No.
you mean I can't say that?
Because what you feel in your core is wrong is not what Charles Manson in his
you
core
fool.
felt is
Yes,
wrong.
it is. Of course it is. It has to be.
No, you are not the moral code.
I feel like
Who's not?
you
I
are
feel-
not
who's
the
not?
moral standard.
I
Honestly,
am.
I feel
I'm
like
living my
most
life. I'm
people
seeing
would
my life.
use the child as the reason. They'd say, "Oh, you can't be having sex with another person while a child is inside the belly.
Yeah.
Who knows if it'll damage it?" But no one knows.
But then you can't have sex with your husband while
Well,
pregnant.
that's the thing.
Like,
No one knows the
it works
actual
both ways.
repercussions of what sex will do to a child. They're just going
It
to
does,
assume
but we
that
do
one
know
the
dick is going to
benefits.
hit the
Yeah.
head. and
That's
it's
not
probably-
happening,
not happening.
guys.
but
Guys.
No, I looked it
this
up
is
as
what
well.
I'm
This-
saying.
Oh, I see what you're saying. People
are
think that way.
assuming
Yeah,
that
yeah,
when
yeah,
they're
yeah,
saying
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't be doing this.
Yeah.
If they're to say this is not a good
It's a
thing
lack
to
of
do.
education.
It's a lack
It's
of
a lack of
education to
education.
say, oh,
Absolutely.
the baby's gonna get brain damage.
Yeah.
once
Yeah,
the
no.
di-
And it's also a lot of hypocrisy from
Right?
the men that are saying, well, you know, if he's dirty and, you know, what about STDs? And that's not true. A lot of times, it's like you said, it's she's a whore. I'm
Yeah.
not on that side.
Yeah.
I'm more on the side of like, this just feels immoral.
But my thing
to
is,
me.
people go to their moral high grounds
Yeah.
when it's convenient.
No,
when it's time
I-
to shit on the opposite gender, oh yeah, let's get on a moral high ground.
Right.
Whereas like, and it's on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Men are gonna act like they don't be fucking every and anything,
Mm-hmm.
and women are gonna act like having sex with multiple people when it's a man isn't a problem. Because you know how they say like, oh, energy. You know how much energy
Oh,
you're
yo, when-
transferring with all those bodies.
Those
You're
girls.
letting these different energies
Those
into your
girls.
life, and you wonder
Mad
why
energies.
for 2-3 weeks your life's going bad
Shambles.
because you just let dark energy enter your body sexually.
They be
Blah blah.
fucking with the dark energy though.
But it's not dark. It's not dark energy when it's feminism. It's not dark energy
Alright,
when
so
it's
camera
on the
him.
side of.
Camera on him.
It's not
slut walk,
I'm just
baby.
saying,
Matt, let's
it's
go.
not dark energy when it's time for sexual liberation. So we gotta play it on both sides. Is it sexual liberation or is it energy transferal? If it's
the
energy
bombs, James.
transferal, then we can whore shame. If it's sexual liberation, fuck the energy. I don't want to hear it anymore. So it's like we can't keep playing both sides. Like it's one or the other. And I feel like every time it's time to shit on another gender.
Yeah.
And point out their flaws, everybody jumps onto one side
Yeah.
that they don't even necessarily stand on their everyday life.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that shit is insane to watch.
It's wild.
Oh, God.
It's so
You know what's even more annoying though?
hypocritical to me.
Yeah, you know what's even more annoying? When you're the person who's able to call it out in both cases, but then the group doesn't see you do that to the men. Like, let's say in my case.
Oh, yeah.
Where I call it out when it comes to the Offset thing. In my group chat's like, yo, this is disgusting what he's
Yeah.
doing. Like, this man's evil. Get out of this marriage because what are you doing, right? And then this whole thing comes out, and then maybe some women will see me talk about this. Like, of course you think that.
I think there's a highlighter on that. There's more of a spotlight
course.
on that
Of
because
course.
of the
Asterisks.
the history of men speaking on
Yeah.
women.
Yeah.
So when you're speaking on a man, they almost don't want to congratulate you because
You're
they're like,
supposed to do
oh,
that.
you're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But
clap for you what? You're doing it.
but it's
Got
like
it.
when you're talking to a kid that's learning something new,
Yeah.
which men I would argue are learning something new or unlearning things that we thought before.
Yeah.
To encourage that person, what do they give them? Gold stars. They give them a treat, a lollipop, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I don't think it's any different with adults. You need some sort of positive reinforcement
That's a fact.
behind what
Incentive.
you're doing
Yeah.
to be like, okay, yeah, this is the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, you shouldn't be things to get something in return, but getting something in return is going to encourage you
It's
to
gonna
do it
motivate you
more.
to keep doing it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is
So-
why I still don't understand why the homie in the comedy club was gasping or whatever he was doing. In
Homie in
the
the
story that you
comedy
said,
club?
the one who was kind of clutching his pearls.
Oh, yeah,
when
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no women around. Like, what do you? where's the-
Panda bear, man.
yeah,
Panda bear.
There's no women around, bro.
But yeah, no, I think also the stigma of like her being a stripper, people
Yeah,
are
you
like
see, I didn't
taking
even-
that and conflating
That's
it
not even
into
part
it.
of my reasoning at all.
And my thing is like, do y'all know sex workers? Like in
Bro,
real life?
that part.
I don't think people who say these things know sex workers in real life. Because if you did, the only people who are whores in sex work are the broke ones.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm like, I think they know some.
If
bad
you're a
sex
broke
workers.
sex worker,
yeah,
you're fucky.
I
We
think
know that.
You're not even a worker for real.
You're not even. This kind of pro bono.
You're
This kind of for the love.
You're a sexer, dog.
For the love of the game.
Yeah,
The rich ones
You're sexually
don't
unemployed.
deal with none of y'all niggas.
sexually unemployed for real.
The rich ones do not like you niggas.
Yeah, and they're
They've
mad
dealt
clean.
with the worst type of men,
Yeah.
and they know what we are. And they will not. They're not fucky like that.
Yeah.
And if anything, they're probably the hardest ones to have sex with because nothing impresses them but money.
Yeah.
So it's like,
So good luck.
God bless.
Your nails are dirty, fam.
And I think that's why I think that Cardi didn't do this. Like, I feel like she has a level of self-respect and integrity that people don't give her enough credit for.
Integrity.
And it's been shown through this relationship, right? Like, the amount of stuff that Offset has done, allegedly, to her. She could have done this 20 times over years ago.
Yep.
I don't think she's doing it now. And especially not while pregnant. I just don't believe it.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I love that, like, to start off this whole think piece, we were just like, these guys are all on the timelines acting like they know what's up. But what I think Cardi should be doing.
It's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. Really and truly, we don't know
know these
going
people.
on.
Yeah.
But from what I'm seeing, it's like, hey man, I commend you. Even as a pregnant woman, that's tough. That's a tough decision to make.
Now here's the thing. Now, if you were homies with either side, let's say you're Offset's boy.
Yeah.
And he's telling you like, yo, bro, she fucked
I'm
somebody.
calling her a dirty whore.
Right?
Yeah.
And now if you're Cardi's friend, and you're
But
like,
I'm also telling him like, kinda
that's
kinda
right.
don't have a leg to stand on, my
I
brother.
look at him like, fam,
You
you
got
talked
her-
about this, right?
She almost got sent to jail for you.
yeah.
Dog.
Like,
I
because you cheated.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
You cheated. She almost went to jail.
you gotta
like,
talk to your homies like that.
What's
bro.
happening
Yeah,
right now, brother?
yeah.
Like at some point, and I don't think women think we do that.
Yeah. Because a lot of men don't, though.
My
That's a
girl
fact.
just listened to me talk to my boy about his relationship problems. Like he called me up and
Yeah.
was just venting or whatever. And I hung up the phone. I was like, the conversations y'all don't see. And she
Yeah.
was like, wow, no, like for real. I
Yeah.
did not think that guys do this.
No, yeah.
And
you
they
don't.
really think that we have these like surface level conversations. Just because I don't know his birthday off the top of my head doesn't mean I don't love him. Like
Yeah.
you guys have these different standards
Yeah.
of proving love
Yeah.
that me and the bros don't care
That's
about.
a fact. Like,
No,
they don't know.
there's- yeah,
Like,
those
here's the
are
thing,
They
unnecessary
will know everything
prerequisites.
about this girl, but they will never tell her that she's wrong in what she's doing.
Bro, this-
because it's like, no, it's not my place to do that. It's not your place. This is your sister.
Your
What are we
friends.
talking about?
That's what you're supposed to do
Like,
as a friend.
what's going on?
Thank you.
You know?
Thank
So-
you.
You're not going to accept that responsibility?
Yeah, you know every single detail, but you're telling me the problems that you have with her.
Yeah, because you can't bring
And
it up
not
to
her.
Yeah, it's like, so
You're
you know
telling
she's a
everybody
problem.
else that you have a separate group chat without her in it. And I'm
That hurt me.
the bad communicator. I'm the bad communicator. No.
That's
Yeah, no.
pain.
Yeah,
she
no.
gotta crash out. Whoever that girl is in the scenario, she gotta crash
Oh,
out.
that happens, bro.
Ooh.
Hey, man, it happens in the Magnum.
Yeah.
Let's be real. It just
Yeah,
happens
no,
in general.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It just happens in general. There are good friends and there are bad friends.
Yeah, man.
I think that's all it is. This is,
Yeah.
but yeah, man.
Or let's
Yo,
talk about the text though.
that guy. Yeah, we'll get to the
We'll
text.
get to the text.
That guy who did it, allegedly,
Yo. Listen, good
he's
job.
a real man.
Yeah. Good job for not
Yo,
coming
like,
out.
there's man, but then there's like real men.
Yeah.
Like he's a real man.
He's on the
You
phone.
can
like,
appreciate a woman in all her womanhood. Like me, I couldn't have sex with another man's pregnant
oh, yeah, no. That's
girl, wife, daughter,
Yeah.
girlfriend, whatever.
Everyone has
But
a
hold
code,
on,
bro.
if we gotta remember, like no one knows when it happened during the pregnancy. He's a real
I'm
gentleman.
assuming it's 8 months.
At 8 months, oh
Yeah.
man, he's a different kind of
He's
dude.
a different
He's
dude.
a
Missionary
different
too?
dude. at 8 months.
There is categories in porn called for
Yo,
prego.
You're a sick
If my
guy.
guy, if he's doing missionary,
That's what I'm saying.
Dirty work,
Holding
bro.
the belly. Yo, you're a freaky guy.
Putting the weight on top. Yo,
He holding that? He holding the sides?
oh man,
He's spitting the belly button.
just getting a kick out of it.
Oh, God.
Play patty cake.
Jesus Christ.
Bloody knuckles a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh,
We had a
God.
threesome.
You know how
Yeah,
you
I
play
know.
the drums on your girl's ass sometimes?
Yeah, yeah.
You play it on the stomach.
The baby. Imagine the beat.
Jamaica, we have a bobsled team.
Oh.
This text message.
Everybody
That
can
man
see.
went on her live and said something. No, he was on Baller Alert. He was doing different comment sections. He was on tour with the comment
He was going
section.
and he was calling her when she was on
You
live
fucked
too.
him while you
Calling her
pregnant.
mad times while she was on live, trying to like get her live like cut
Yeah.
off or whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. Like 10 minutes before, you're like, you fucked him while you were pregnant.
This wasn't the same time.
Oh, was it the same time?
No.
Okay.
This was a different. I'm pretty sure this was like the day before because it said yesterday, and she posted it that day.
Okay.
So this is how he was feeling the night before,
And then
saying
he got
all
mad
that
and-
stuff.
All right.
Okay.
And so he basically said under like a caption on some post, I think it was Baller Alert, like everybody can see that I don't want you and you'll be back or something along those lines. You my baby mom, I won.
Which is so nasty, to say, dog, especially after all the shit you've done.
Nasty. We used to go to war.
Oh.
This guy said you my BM, I won.
Oh my God.
See, and that made me think more into the Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston theory with them, where he was the guy. This is classic Bobby and Whitney.
Yeah.
He was the guy. Migos was biggest group in the world.
That's true.
She comes in the game,
Different.
Bodak Yellow,
Different.
bodied it, right?
Yeah.
He starts dating her. She keeps ascending. Diamond album before he could even get a diamond single.
Yeah.
She's getting all the endorsements. They go to football games. The camera goes on them on the Jumbotron. It says Cardi B. Offset's in the frame, and it just says Cardi B.
I gotta hurt, bro.
I think this guy is insecure.
Oh,
I think she made him
100%.
insecure, and I think she was exactly on the money when she said, I'm too woman for you.
I don't know if she made him insecure. You're insecure from the start.
Well, made him, not made him, but I mean, like, her success
Yeah.
mirrored to him.
Yes.
He felt lesser than.
And it's
Yeah.
like, how do you follow that?
Yeah.
If
Especially
you move on,
when
you can't
become
find
single.
another thing. Yeah,
Because he went solo too.
Yeah.
Just imagine if like if Jay-Z and Beyonce break up, like Jay-Z can't find anybody better than he better find somebody
That's
better
the
than
ceiling.
Beyonce.
That's
But
the
that's
ceiling.
the ceiling. So even the same deal with Offset. I feel like who's he gonna get now after Cardi? I feel like
Gotta go for
I mean, there
Oprah.
are people he can get, but
Gotta
it would
get
look wild.
it would look nothing's gonna compare to,
And it would
to
look-
Cardi.
It would look if he got another woman on her level, or even just on her level, it would look gold diggerish. Even though he has bread, it'll look like he's trying to attach himself to any woman that's super successful
Yeah.
because he can't sustain his own success.
Yeah. I was gonna say Oprah, but that looks crazy.
He has to date someone that's socially, in social standards, is on a lower tier than him.
Yeah.
Have you seen
And if he does
Have you
that, then people forget about him.
Have you seen Leonardo DiCaprio's roster from like 2000 and whatever 8 till now? Like every year has been like a new supermodel or a new
Yeah, Miss Universe.
just crazy.
All
stats.
under 25.
All under 20.
It's kinda nasty.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
but I feel like every girl that he had, even if they were like top, shorties, like he was able to find another thing that topped the last thing.
Do you think his documentary is coming soon?
Oh, buddy, that was Diddy's favorite guest.
Yeah.
So
What's gonna be called though?
Not only just Diddy's favorite guest, like the fact that obviously not underage, but like the young girl thing, plus him, Toby Maguire, E from Entourage, and there's one other dude. I think it was Jake Gyllenhaal.
the
maybe.
short white kings? They just get gal.
They used to be called the Pussy Posse in the 90s.
Jeez.
Their name was the Pussy Posse in the 90s.
E from
Can you
Entourage being
imagine
in that is
Toby
mad funny.
Maguire
Nah, I can see Toby
in a
though.
group called the Pussy Posse? Because they were all
Toby-
child
Toby-
stars, right?
So
they were all friends. Like
Okay.
they all grew up together at the same time, and rose through Hollywood at the same time and everything.
Okay.
And so they would party a lot together.
Yeah.
And yeah, they literally had a
Freaky-ass
name
white
called
boys,
the
man.
Pussy Posse.
Wow.
So I'm like, when's that doc coming?
Yeah, it's gonna be
I watched the
Legendary.
I started watching the WWE documentary on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a
that's-
Vince McMahon. I thought it was a documentary on his nastiness, but this is just about the rise of the WWE.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
They have
You gotta
little,
go watch it.
They have little sprinkles of like that allude to, hey, Vince McMahon
Yeah.
might have done some shit, but like, hey, let's get back to the main reason we're doing this.
You know what they do, which I love? It's when documentaries say something without saying it.
Yeah.
They'll give a situation that doesn't really have anything to do with the immediate story
Yeah.
of the rise, but it's just a side story, right?
Yeah.
And they'll show his response to that story. And you know when the person's clearly said something wrong, so
Yeah.
they're done talking and it's still sitting there
Yeah, exactly.
for a little bit, and they just let it linger.
That's,
I'm just
that's
like,
the equivalent of
oh.
them looking at you like,
Yeah, because he'll say things like,
Oh, can
you
I
know,
say?
I'll
Should
say
I say
things.
something?
I'll say things that I may not think, but they sound good. They sound like what you're supposed to say or something. And he just sat there, and I was just like, "You're done." I was like, "You're cooked."
Yeah.
They're using this on the stand, brother.
Yeah.
Or even I wish I could tell you half the things that I want to say, but I'm not.
Didn't his text
Just-
leak like a little while ago? Like, was it earlier this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was having some freak offs too.
Oh yeah, he was a freaky boy,
yeah,
man. Freaky
so-
boy.
Oh, him and Diddy are friends. Oh yeah, he brought Diddy on for WrestleMania.
Oh shit.
But Diddy's friends with a lot of people. That's the set. But with
but those
pairing it
texts,
with
though,
those type of guys,
was
yeah,
different.
wild.
Yeah.
Where were we?
The text.
The text. So this is from the night before the big blow up. And he said, everybody can see I don't want you on the baller alert. She's like, oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody can see that SpongeBob text.
Yeah.
Everybody can see
Funny
I don't
as hell.
want you. Face ass
I keep
boy,
forgetting how
please.
young she is too.
But it's so
And he
funny
said-
that they're all pressing the caps button of the shift to press every single letter.
Because
in
that's the SpongeBob.
Yeah.
You've never seen that? It's when you're repeating something, but you want to make whatever they said
Sound dumb as
sound
hell?
stupid.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you say it like that,
And
but
that's
it's usually accompanied by a meme of
Right.
SpongeBob like this,
Repeating it, making you dumb.
making you look dumb, essentially. So he says, "You don't want me?" She's like, "Not really.
Already the you
Okay.
don't want me is very vulnerable.
You want somebody else? Offset, please. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Please have a good night. I just want to know." I don't know how long this was later, but there's time there, so it was at least an hour or two.
No, but before we get to the next text, let's just sit in that interaction right there, fam.
You don't want me? Not
Not getting
Okay,
the
you want
courage
somebody
to ask
else?
You don't want me.
really.
though.
Offset, please. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Please have a good night.
Nah,
I just wanted to know.
no.
Is it over?
Nope.
What, by seeing this text?
Is
To
it
me,
over
it's not over.
It's not over.
between
yeah, it's not
the two?
over.
Like
it's not.
the fight or the
Between them, no,
relationship?
like breaking up. To me, it's not over.
It's not. It's not.
If a girl sent me this and I'm trying to get back in her good graces, I'm like, just give it some time.
yeah.
Offset, please is like come
Offset, please, and please have a good night. You're wishing me well. There's a chance.
Nah,
still.
she's not telling me good night. She's calling me, bro. To me, I'd be hurt.
Why?
Yeah, no. And also, I would never text that. I would never say, you don't want me. Actually, maybe I would, but that's a joke.
I would never text that.
But I would, no, but depends on how she responds, though. If she says, not really, I don't think it's over for that part. But
Yeah.
then continuously
All of this
going,
is to me not over. Offset, please.
No,
and
it's
please
not-
have a
it's-
good night.
Please have a good night is when,
Offset.
to me, it's like, that's like,
Wishing me well is nah.
But it's
if
the
you
polite-
really mad at me, you ain't wishing me a good night.
or she is. Take care.
But even saying and the and in between please and offset is a weird offset.
I think that was a typo.
and
Yeah,
please.
But
But
yeah, please have. Okay, I see what you're saying. Where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, she's done.
Yes, exactly.
It really depends on how she says good night to you before.
Exactly.
If it's in line with this, then you're still in play.
Yeah.
But if she usually like, all right, baby, I love you, good
Yeah,
night, kiss me, give me a kiss.
All that.
If she just says this,
It's like, ooh, it's happening. It's happening.
ain't no sunshine when
Yeah.
she's gone.
When a
whiskey,
woman's
man.
fed up and there's much to talk about it.
So an hour or two later, it is 8 in the morning. Okay, maybe this is like hours and hours later.
Yeah.
8 in the morning, 8:09 a.m.
First thing in the morning.
Can I jack off with you on the phone?
Early morning wood.
Freaky ass boy.
In the morning?
In
though?
on the morning,
After a
phone
fight?
sex
After
in
a fight.
2024 when there's porn.
Can I jerk it in the morning?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
After a fight?
After a fight. After she just said she doesn't want you. Can I jack off with you on the phone? That's great.
Such a wild old man request.
No, but what's crazy is the question mark after, like, you didn't respond.
Yeah, no, she didn't. That's
Can
I
can
feel
you
like
let me
this
know?
is signs of him being a sex addict.
yeah. I thought about that too.
Personally.
I honestly
because
did.
think about it this way, even.
That's
This is your wife.
yeah, it's unhinged.
It's not somebody you just like met and it's like it's so fresh and free and like, wow, this is so different.
Cardi's different though.
Is that
you
what
see
you
the
say?
videos?
She got that thing on her?
I think she might. Remember the video of her spraying that
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about
She
it.
knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
she does. Which is why I'm like, this nigga hit the lottery, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You hit the lottery.
He's a junkie, bro.
You're not gonna get a
Yeah.
freaky ass woman like that
Yeah.
looks that good, that's this successful in your life.
Yeah.
And it's ride or die in stillhood.
And is real. Like
Yeah.
she's literally grown a fan base for being a real, authentic person.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get a girl that does all the things that aesthetically she does and be as real as her.
Yeah.
Like it's just
And
she's
values
that
family.
she's famous because how unique this is.
Dog, this guy's not serious, man.
Dog, what a fumble. What a fumble.
biggest
All you have to
fumble.
do is be Stedman, man.
That's it.
Just be Stedman
Look at
and live your
Stedman.
life, brother.
Playing the
Yeah,
field.
yeah.
Don't
Just-
say nothing. Don't do no podcast. Stedman ain't out here gossiping.
Yeah, but that's tough though, eh?
Man, you just fixed your relationship with Quavo, and now you had to go fuck this up.
Yeah, that's
Like, come on, bro, get your life together.
Yeah. I don't even know if he fixed it with Quavo because
they're at least-
after this he said, my bros warned me and Take. And somebody in their Migos camp was like, hey, don't talk on Take. Don't bring Take's name into this.
Okay, so
Take
maybe
it
it's
got
not,
nothing to do with this. Don't do that.
maybe it's not all the way patched up then.
And people are here trying to put together clues that Cardi B had sex with Takeoff.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
okay, nah,
it's just
nah,
like
nah,
it's
nah,
getting
nah,
nasty.
nah, yeah,
it's getting
just-
weird.
Yeah, the hell people no.
But yeah, that's